guys, it's Bubs. So like today I just want to talk about something, and I'm sure you guys would probably feel the same, but what is with all the hatred that's been on YouTube lately? It's pretty amazing. Like not amazing as in like, you know, this is cool, but amazing as in how ridiculous it really is. So very often I get messages from young girls or boys just telling me that they're inspired and they want to start making their own videos, and if there's any advice that I could give them. And I always reply, oh, good job, because it takes guts to put yourself in front of possibly thousands and thousands of people. And I would always say, oh, just be yourself. Maybe start off with a very simple tutorial. You don't even have to do a tutorial. You can even probably just do a review or something. But one thing I always tell them is to be prepared. This means being prepared of mean comments. So when I say that, I'm not trying to scare them, of course, but I just want them to be mentally prepared, because YouTube is quite a critical place. And if you watch X Factor or Britain's Got Talent and you think the judges are just really mean and you think they're being too harsh, this is nothing compared to YouTube, because on YouTube you have millions of anonymous people hiding behind their screens, and they could just type whatever they want. They could make as many YouTube accounts as they want. This is a place where they can bully other people. So I've been on YouTube for a year now, and it's been the best experience ever. Like, I've had so much fun and I've learned so much from y'all. And thanks to you all, I now know I can really chase my dreams. Now, I do get mean comments, and I find that the more subscribers you'll get, the more haters you'll get. So for every 1,000 supporter, you could have one hater or whatsoever. Not everybody is going to agree with you in life, so why would these people that don't know you agree with you on the internet? So to name some of the criticism I get on YouTube, racist comments. So these are people that say stuff like, oh, you know, you stupid chink, stay out of my country, that kind of thing. I would also get a lot of people judging me because I have a makeup channel. They automatically think, you're superficial, you're fake, you're fake, you're fake. So I'm always compared to Michelle Phan, and everybody knows Michelle Phan. She's beautiful, she's very talented, and she's just an inspiration to young girls out there. But imagine what it's like for me to be compared to Michelle Phan. You know, how it feels for me, because, you know, she's just so classy, she's just so beautiful, and then, like, there's me. And I'm a big dork, so yeah, in a way it is a compliment, but nobody likes to be compared. I mean, I've been compared my entire life, so being compared would be the last thing I want to be associated with. I'm compared to Michelle Phan on the video format of my videos, and you know what? I use iMovie just like Michelle Phan. I like using that. I like to just type in my titles and that's it. And I'm lazy. I don't know how to use, is it Windows Media Maker? Windows Movie Maker? I don't know how to use that. I don't want to use that. The way I smile is apparently similar to Michelle, and you know what? It's my smile. I can choose to smile like this, or I can choose to smile like this. Whatever I like. Videos are coming from me. I make the videos. Michelle is Michelle. Bubby is Bubby. Now, put that in your head. You know, we're not the same, we're different. As Michelle says, instead of comparing us, you guys should support us instead. Nobody likes to be compared. You wouldn't like to be compared, so why would you want to compare somebody else? Obviously, you want to treat other people the way you want to be treated. So would I change the way I make my videos for these people who are accusing me? No. Would I be unhappy just because these people are unhappy with the way I make my videos? No, because why? Not my style. I'm a big girl, I can handle mean comments, because you know what? I am on YouTube to do my thing, you know. I get requests and I make videos and that's it. You know, I'm not here to get compliments. You could even come on to bash all you like. I'm just here to do my thing. But then I realized that everybody is different. Everybody handles things differently, and of course everybody has feelings. So there was a girl, and if you're watching this, hi. Basically, she had such a big problem with me that she felt that she had the need to make a channel dedicated to hating me. And I don't know how, but like a lot of people ended up going onto her channel and like leaving comments. So these people were sticking up for me, which, you know, I'm very grateful for. But did they need to bash her? Because she's only 14 years old, and I admit she wasn't being very nice, and when I saw her channel I was like, but what can I say? So I left a comment. It wasn't anything mean. I can't remember what I said, but it definitely wasn't mean. But I went back on like a few days ago, and I was just so shocked to see all the comments people left, you know, bashing her. You know, they were name calling her, they were being offensive and everything, and she is only 14 years old. You may argue that she brought this onto herself. If she didn't make the channel, then none of this would happen. But if you think about it, it's her decision to be like this. Now, if you go onto your channel, so you have the decision to just walk away and not respond to hate. You know, you guys could just let it be and just not do anything. When you type to this person and you write all this bunch of mean things and click the send button, like, how does it make you feel? You know, does it make you feel better? As in like, oh, you know, all this feeling about her, is it released? I'm not saying I'm perfect and I don't hate anybody, because come on, like, we're human. There's bound to be days that you're just like, but but what can I say? All I can say is I've been through it all, you know, all the drama with the girls out there. I've had, you know, I'm sure you've been through it all, you know, girls just bitching about you, and back then I would care so much what other girls think of me, and then I would just give them a piece of my mind. I've had situations when a friend that I thought was a friend of mine would make a hate site about me. So I have been through it all. People betraying me, people who have tried to hurt me, that I've actually tried to hurt back myself. I actually tried to hurt these people's feelings by trying to protect myself. But then I realized it didn't make me feel better. I realized that I was just responding to their hatred. I realized that I was giving them what they want by giving them my attention. It was actually the hate website incident of a friend of mine that it really put me down 4 years ago, and I was very hurt from what this girl did, and even till today I still don't understand why she would go through such levels to hurt me like this. If it wasn't because of her, I would have never been able to be the person I am today. I realize what really matters. I really do believe that because of her, I am a better person now. I am so much more strong. Very often on YouTube, when I get the mean comments, I just choose to delete them or probably block them. And you could argue and say that you're not standing up for yourself. That's one thing. If they are saying something wrong, I'll correct them, but I would never ever slit them back. I wouldn't call them stupid. I have dignity. You know, I have dignity. Even on YouTube, I would never ever type a mean comment and slit someone else's video. And I refuse to associate myself with that, because I know it's not going to make me look or sound or feel better about myself. It doesn't prove I'm smart. It just proves that I'm bitter. It proves that I'm spiteful, because I know if I click that send message button, it would make me look stupid. I would feel stupid. I refuse to associate myself with hatred. There are a lot of young viewers on my channel, and I would never ever encourage this type of behavior, because they don't deserve to witness that. And to be honest, the best thing to do is to really ignore them, because, you know, haters are just trying to get your attention. So obviously if you get aggravated and you reply and whatever, then to them it's like, you know, mission accomplished. And your mission isn't to make haters happy. Your missions are to make your supporters happy and continue with your video making. So if you have a YouTube channel, and it doesn't even matter if it's a makeup channel, it could even just be a comedy channel or even like a blog channel, and you're just feeling it all and you just want to stop, then take a little break if you need to. But just remember that if you close your channel for haters, you're giving into them. Is it really worth it? Does it really matter what they think? Seriously, you live your life for yourself. Remember that haters are probably these scaredy cats. Because to be honest, have you ever walked down a street and then, you know, you're doing your own thing and suddenly someone would come up to you and say, you suck? You know, that doesn't happen. Nobody would ever come up to your face and say that. And I think haters take advantage of the internet. They can say whatever they like and feel safe, because they're practically sheltered behind their screens. So just remember that, you know, haters would never ever say stuff like this in real life. They just hide behind their screens. So don't be scared of getting mean comments at all. I mean, they're just words. You know, you can just delete them, and you don't even have to take what they say to heart, because what they're saying doesn't necessarily have to be true. I mean, you know yourself. Why should you believe what these people are saying? You have real things to deal with in life. You know, things that really matters to you, and your family, your friends. It's the same with the haters, you know. Instead of focusing on really, really small, petty, silly things, maybe you should focus on other issues that, you know, matter. And if you've done nothing wrong, then you have nothing to be sorry about. So don't let haters knock your confidence down at all, because you are the one that's brave enough to put yourself on YouTube and make videos. For all the haters out there, so whether you type negative comments on my channel or other people's channel, just have some words of advice for y'all. Okay, so in your free time, it'll be nice if you just find a mirror, or if you don't have a mirror, find a toilet and pee in the toilet, and then look at your reflection, and you tell yourself that you're gonna love yourself. You're gonna love yourself so much, and just stop hating on yourself. That you'll start to focus on your life instead. Your life. You're gonna love yourself so much that you're not going to hide at home. You're not going to hide behind a computer screen, and you're gonna go out, take a walk in the park, or I don't know, do some retail therapy, where you can just focus on your life and enjoy it instead. You have been too kind, so work on your own life instead. Yours needs more work than mine, so yes. Yeah. It's time to shut down your computer. Contrary side, I just want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers, all my supporters out there. You have been nothing but supportive. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are my stars. So what do you think of YouTube haters? Leave a comment or a video response and let me know what you think. So have a nice weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. So bye everyone. Keep smiling.